Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Thrones of Britannia, a Total War saga. Here today, we're going to be starting episode 6 of my Scottish campaign on the Radius mod. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below your feedback and suggestions on the series thus far. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. However, let me know in the comments what other strategy game you would prefer me to let's play instead. So welcome back to the series, guys. I am using an abundance of mods in this campaign, so it's heavily modified. I'll put in the description below all the mods I am running for this series so you guys can download it and maybe play along with me. Start your own Scottish campaign and see how well you do. So in today's episode, we're going to be finishing off the last of the Wissing faction in the north of Scotland. King Olaf, after we've chased him down from Thorso, we had a battle in the last episode just outside Fort Rose, destroying one full stack of the Viking horde of Wissing that just came north of Scotland here. We managed to smash that full stack with the United Scotland, and we've chased them all the way down, and they've managed to take Aberdeen. We have King Ed nearby. We also have got Foot Hatch nearby as well. So we're going to be fighting this battle in today's episode. At the moment, we currently have Scotland united apart from Aberdeen. We have my brother's son ruling in his own right. My nephew occupies the Central Highlands on the faction of Fortriu, that's how you say it. And yeah, we basically have a united Scotland. I might betray him in the next episode. We'll see how we go, because I want to try and take it all for myself. But this campaign has been just absolutely crazy, if I'm being honest. We'll go around and have a look at how Ireland and England are shaping up. So we've currently got my son here, Prince Caucus. Give me got to say Caucus. We have Prince Corkestein. It's a bloody hard name to pronounce. He's got 20 units down here. Far share as well. So we've got 40 units up here dealing with that. I have left Regan up here with 13 units just to defend the north, because that's what we tend to be doing. We've got small armies with Cathal, Foothad. Man, Foothad has just been forsaken on the west coast here and borne us. And then we've got Regan down here as well. But let's have a look at Ireland and see how they're shaping up. So if you guys can remember earlier on, the west coast of Scotland had the faction Sudrey. The Irish Vikings we managed to throw out. They pushed all the way to Inverness in the Central Highlands. However, they've given up on Scotland completely. And boy oh boy, was it a prosperous venture. Now, Sudrey is one of the biggest factions in the game. They've occupied Northern Ireland and in the west in Galway. They currently are a vassal kingdom of the Irish Vikings, and the Vikings currently basically rule the entirety of Ireland. There's more Vikings here as well. There's a couple of Gaelic kingdoms here and there, but it looks like the Gaelic Irish are going to be swept away. Moving over to England now, Northumbria and Guthred currently occupies most of Wales and half of Mercia, while Alfred the Great in the south with his united Wessex. Oh, there's some Northmen there though. Oh, interesting, okay. They've actually taken a large chunk there. Igel. Crap, and Wissing, surprisingly, even though they spawned in the north, 2 full stacks did spawn in the south. You'd think they'd divide up the factions somewhat. Regardless, as you can see, Wissing has Hasting, Eastbourne, and Folkestone. So once we take them out in Aberdeen, we shall sue for peace with whoever the new ruler is, because then we'll be able to kill Olaf. Okay then, so that's what's going to be the battle for today's episode, finishing off the last of the Wissing Viking hordes and retaking Aberdeen. Let's show King Olaf, the carrot muncher son of a bitch, that, let's show him how to build a fucking snowman. How about that? Right, let's move our army up where we can as reinforcements, get them over the bridge to help out. But I highly recommend watching the last battle. We had a really good bridge battle, which was close. So, we do have 10 times better odds from the last. Holy crap. So it's basically an 80-20%. We're coming up against King Olaf, 3-star command with King Ead and Footchat here. So he has 4 spearmen. They are veterans though, so they're quite good. This army with the king is not too shabby now. We've got proper King's Blades, Alban Axe Warriors, but comparatively they do have better quality swordsmen and infantry. But look at it. So they've only got 3 swordsmen there. We do outnumber them with that, but they've got an abundance of axemen. Viking heavy marauders, Huskarls, and 3 units of Viking horsemen. We don't have that much cavalry with us, so that's going to be a concern. Regardless, let's fight this one upon the battlefield and officially take the entirety of Scotland back for ourselves. Gaelics rule supreme in Scotland, and it's been a hard-fought fight. Fighting the Gaelic tribes, who were my enemies, and of course, the Viking Scourge. The Battle of Aberdeen, 893. The Thunder Hammers will soon be crushed into dust. But yeah, let me know. Should I betray my nephew? We currently rule Scotland. You could technically say I am the High King of Scotland, King Ead, while my nephew, my brother's son, or Fortrayu, he occupies the Central Highlands as king. Should I betray him? Let me know in the comments. It wouldn't be that uncommon for a Mac to betray his brother. Okay then, the game's finished loading now. Let's start the battle. Man, that takes so long. I keep on going on about it, but I have to bloody edit it out. Because I'm running so many mods. It slows things down. Oh, it's pissing down with rain. That sucks. Okay, regardless, let's form up where we can. Swordsman, axeman at the ready. Make a strong front line here where we can. Skirmish cav on the right. Let's put some cavalry here. Ballista. Now what to do with you? Ballista are not movable. The last battle we had was that the army moved. So we want to be able to protect our ballista while at the same time allow them to get some shots off. Having them angled on a flank might be a good idea. You know what I mean? But maybe overcompensating on the right might be better for us. So hang on, for example, like even though we want that to be more centered, I think we're gonna have to go like that. And then have you here, right? And then have you here. Right, perfect. Archers can form in the center with the king. They're gonna charge me straight out, I reckon. With my cavalry on the left, it does look like my allied forces are coming through me. It's absolutely pissing down with rain in Scotland. Quite fitting, this British Isles weather, I guess. And how are we going to do this? So basically, what we want to do is this. We need people to cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fall this unit just a little bit back to allow my ballistas here. So my ballistas are going to be able to get some shots off. However, if the going gets tough, they get charged. We can quickly move a unit in front of it and protect it. Stop it firing and causing friendly fire penalties. Alrighty then, let's get stuck right into it. So let's have a quick look at our units. The King's Blades. I'm not entirely sure if we've seen them lately. No, we haven't, because these are proper round shielded men. So here are the Gaelic King's Blades, heavily armoured, tunic Scotsman ready to go. It's usually the square shield as well. We've got the red, green and blue variation as well. I'll put in the description below the Scottish mod I'm using. Let's have a look at some of these Albion Axemen as well. Oh, I'm kind of happy that we're actually properly armoured blokes here. They've all been using those pesky square shields that look like a little toothpick. Like a little square tooth looking thing. Gumby? Does Gumby look like that? Maybe. Regardless, we'll move my crossbowmen up when we can. Let's start the battle. Where are they? Regardless, let's move up and get some line of sight. Oh my god, this is prime time. Hit the bodyguard, take it out. Looks like the cavalry's charging for it as well. Try and weaken it. Oh my god, slow things down. We're going to have a pot shot at their cavalry. Oh no! a tree is blocking the line of sight, but it might work out well. It's fallen just a bit short. Let's try 2 for 2. It's going to fall massively short again. Okay. So, just watch out. Alright, get everyone in where you can. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, but let my crossbowmen get some shots off. Does seem like they're flanking. Cavalry on the other side as well. Wait for those Viking horsemen to come closer, we'll then develop them. They're coming around the side here. Come back. They've been caught. Focus my ballista on that then. That's alright, my spearmen are more than capable to deal with them. Let's get some shots off against these blokes. It's fallen short again. Oh, there was a rocket. Come on, I want to get a decent shot off here with my ballista. Come on, like the Romans of old. Get a decent shot off with my ballista. Come on, you bastards. We haven't got all day. I'm going to be better off to do my own shooting, I think. Now they're that bloody close. There we go. It's that bloody tree that's in the way. My god, those guys are dangerously close here. I want to try and get some more shots off, though. Because I'm quicker to reload myself. Yeah, there we go. Alright, charge them then and swing around this way. Let's continue to slow things down. Let's put my cavalry out of there if they're not going to deal with that. But the Vikings are engaging our front line. Getting into a nice engagement. Really far down the line as well. Okay, so naturally get my cavalry to pull out. Try and swing around here. I don't know if we're going to do too well in combat here. That's my concern. Okay, get my archers to focus upon their general. Start working your way down the line. How far away are my reinforcements? That's the thing. Look, I'm going to rejig some of these guys. Like most of this, right? Except for like the general, those archers. Basically, get everyone to flank. Like, just get behind them. That's what you should be. That's what you should be doing. Like heading down that way. That's going to save us more than anything, because we're currently just holding. We're soaking them up here at the moment. There's no way I can move my ballista. No, they're currently stationary and they can't get any shots off. So just hold. Essentially disable fire at will. We'll get our archers to focus on something. My cavalry's being sucked up here, so swing them around and try and deal with their archers just sitting here. My skirmish cavs has been taken out. Essentially get everyone to hold. We've got another general here. I could push him out to do some hammer and anvil tactics, but I'm not. Right, swing down here and help. But basically get everyone else to go like here, say. While these guys flank. Looks like my archers are going to run down these archers. Wow! But the Viking cavalry's intercepted. With great speed as well. That momentum was crazy. So they're throwing in their general now. And my archers hit their javelin then. Send a couple of my guys down here. We'll slowly but surely start making our way down the line. Yeah, they're trying to pressurise here. Push here then. They're going to pull out. Oh no! My ballista's been hit here. Crap. That's alright. My reinforcements are about to be here. These spearmen are about to flank them. There's not much they're going to be able to do here. They're fighting for Aberdeen, their last stronghold in Scotland. So it's going to take them all. They're not going to give up anytime soon. Okay, so my left here has been... My right there's been smashed. But just looking at this... Alright, go. Come on, swing. Give someone a unit to attack. Yeah, look at this. We're making our way down the line slowly but surely. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't even notice that. With the javelin when we're targeting my king. Shit. That was a close one. Hopefully not too late.
The men have been routed. They are leaving the field.
That's alright, we're doing alright now. The reinforcements are here. Continue them. Where's that cavalry swinging this way? Yeah. Get my archers to hold as well. Good, we might be able to get back on that ballista if we can. Yeah, we can. I want to try and get some shots against these guys. These armoured archers. Oh, it's that bloody tree. Because I can't judge anything. Oh, there's some guys here we might be able to get a flank on. No, those rocks are going to evade them. Oh, I want to get some target practice in. Regardless, let's charge these guys down now. They're perfectly just like lined up for a charge. Imagine seeing that up on the battlefield. That'd be terrifying. Alright, get these guys to halt. Move out of there. They're causing too much friendly fire now. Charge for Scotland! The last remaining Viking heavy spearmen are holding. And they're dropping like flies now. There's the blue. Come on. Nice little parlay here. Typical Scotsman, typical Viking. He's going to get taken out, he's just going to turn his back to it all. That guy's got a helmet and a bear on his head. He's really doubling down, I guess. Okay, so there's only a couple of units left here now. We lost about 1,000, that's alright. Bring him down. Olaf is still fighting here. Valiantly. I think we just got him though. Yeah, there he is. The enemy general's dead. Yay, finally, we have victory. The enemy general is dead. Let's speed things up. Alright, come on. Let's get that target practice. I want to try and kill one. The impact didn't even see that much anyway. I think I might have got one there though. Regardless, let's end the battle there. Decisive victory. They've been cut off in Aberdeen. There's no way they're going to escape. So King Olaf deployed his... okay, right. So he deployed 2,339. We deployed 4,687. We did lose 1,000, so it's not too bad. As long as you... The rule of thumb I use for total war to determine whether or not it's a good battle, as long as you don't lose more than half of what the enemy deploy, it's an alright battle. As you see there, we lost 1,000. They deployed over. So by a rule of thumb, just for any total, like basically, for any total war skill level, that's my rule of thumb that I've always used. As long as you don't lose half of what the enemy deploy, it's a good fight. Obviously, if you lose less, being better. If you lose more, that's not so much. So, not too bad. Still a roughly about 300 kill sway regardless. So his general bodyguard got 147 kills. Spearman 80, 70, 69. Swordsman did alright. Man, I thought his axeman would have done a hell of a lot better. But those skirmishers did quite well. Man, they were absolutely hammering my king and I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy watching the flanks and how that front line could have buckled because they all basically engaged it. Which I believe that they had definitely better hand-to-hand combat and melee. But the Battle of Aberdeen has been won. Another crucial battle in uniting Scotland. Excellent stuff. We did lose 1 unit of Albert Axemen, 3 units of Albert Axemen, and 1 mounted cav. Crikey. Could have been a bit better. But still, we're still only using tier 2 weapons against their spawn 3 spear. But regardless, we have now defeated Wissing in Scotland. And Fafnir is now king. He's a classic Viking, he's a xenophobe. Viking by name, Viking by nature. Hates empires. Okay, but King Fafnir, do you matter to be like? Do you even care about being at war with the Scots? The last Viking king lost 2 full stacks. Let's sue for peace. Insulting. That's surprising. You'd think they'd be more inclined to accept that generous offer, if I'm being honest. Regardless, let's end the turn and continue. But before I do that, let's quickly just check everything's going. So the prince is going to head to Edinburgh. I guess we automatically send the king back down to the front line. And I guess we might as well move our army back down here. We need to repair Aberdeen where we can. But if I was to betray my nephew, how would I go about it? I'm just sort of curious. So he's got Burghead, Forez, and then this territory here. He's got Kilmartin and South End. Okay. So he's got 2 full stacks. Here is my nephew just outside Inverness. And he's got another full stack in the south. What ideally what I had to do would be surround their armies, kill them and cut them off, while allowing my others to take his key territories of Burghead, I think, and maybe kill Martin. That would be the crucial territories. But I'm undecided. I kind of like that my nephew's still alive, but he's 24. He actually doesn't mind me overly too much. We can annex the territory, but he finds it insulting. Because then I'd be able to have him into my army and family tree. I'm not entirely sure. Military access and military alliance would be a lot better, because currently we're only a defensive pact. Regardless, let's end the turn and continue. And we'll see if any other developments come up. We are quite close to the warring Northumbria state, Viking state of Guthrum. The names just roll off the tongue, don't they? Okay. Let's sue for peace now with Wissing. You'd think they would accept.
Do not abuse my hospitality.
Insulting? Why? You're so far away. You'd think you'd be delighted. Regardless, down in the south, I want to see those Northmen. What are they doing? They've taken Exeter. Glastonbury. Bridport as well. Yeah, they've actually taken quite a big chunk of Alfred's kingdom. So my military forces are taking attrition here. That's fine, as it is snowing, and we're circumnavigating the highlands, trying to get back down to the south. Move you to Scone here. And ideally would have liked you at Scone, actually. So let's move you to Stirling Castle. Okay. Public order issues in Sudbury, that's fine. And up in the north as well. We'll repair where we can as well. Awesome, excellent stuff. We need to get this army back on track. We need some better quality men. Tech-wise, we've gone through the leadership stuff to give us more money and anti-corruption. Community will give us public order stuff. It's probably not a bad idea getting that public order stuff. And we have a lot of churches, so that'll give us a 7% output. We're currently 1 turn away from getting advanced siege equipment, so that's going to allow us to recruit flaming ballista and catapults. Maybe getting some better missile spears and cavalry as well might be in our best interest. Going down the... Yeah, I want to get more infantry as well. Well, unfortunately, guys, on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching the Scottish campaign. So, what we're going to do now is, off camera, I'm going to consolidate a bit. I might try and hatch a plan against my nephew. Let me know in the comments if that's something you would like to see. But apart from that, I guess we start to get ready to go to war against Northumbria. Do I go and fight my old enemy Sudbury, who in the end did kill Domhnall, my brother's firstborn son. Domhnall. Shall we avenge Domhnall, 19 years of age, forever young? Died outside Inverness, I think, when they managed to take Loch Ness and Inverness. Or should I work towards uniting Scotland under a Kirken banner? But at the moment, technically it is. We are the High Kings of Scotland, and then we have Fortriu, the Low Kings, I guess. Yeah, so I don't know if we're going to have a war with an Anglo-Saxon kingdom anytime soon. Northumbria got knocked out quite quickly. I thought, like, Northumbria, the Anglo-Saxon kingdom, rather than Northumbria. So I would have thought I'd be warring with them. To be fair, we've actually got their lands of Edinburgh, Melrose. We are a little bit away from hitting our objectives. To continue with the Stone of Destiny, we actually have to push to learn. We could follow that quest chain if that's something you would like to see. And yeah, we still need this territory either by military access. What's the Long Kingdom victory? Alich. They want me to take Northern Ireland. And all the way down to... What is that? Manchester? They want me to take that territory, hit Long Kingdom victory. That's interesting. Regardless, let me know what you want me to do for the next episode, because we're kind of at a pinnacle point for the campaign. We've basically unified Scotland. So where should I go after this, or should I move on to something else? Maybe another strategy game, or maybe start another Thrones of Britannia campaign. I still haven't played as Mercia. I still haven't played as Northumbria. I still haven't played as any of the Irish factions, Viking or Gaelic. Let me know in the comments. Suggestions for series. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.